So as you can see, the Corinth Prime is an okay weapon, just okay, nothing too powerful about it and nothing too weak either. That's it against Digital Extremes level endgame enemies. In the endgame grey room, it's a slightly less greyer room than the other older greyer room, but it is higher quality. It also has two statues, so it's technically a raid, something like that in terms of Warframe endgame, and only the most elite players in the Warframe community hang out there swinging their big virtual dicks around. It's an okay weapon, it has gold bits, red bits, and it makes a really nice chuck chuck sound. Enough to make everyone jealous and moist, sliding right past you, chucking away like a madman. Now, these are the relics you need to farm the Corinth Prime. Okay, so happy hunting. Joking aside, the Corinth Prime is a really cool shotgun. It has a high crit chance, good status, 20 rounds in the magazine, which is a big upgrade from the normal Corinth's 5 shots in its magazine. Its explosive alt-fire round consumes 4 ammo per shot, but it has a 10 meter radius, or roughly 10 meters, of an explosion that deals a lot more damage than the alt-fire shot of the normal Corinth. So it is an upgrade in that respect, which is great against trash groups, but not so good against heavily armoured enemies. The alt-fire also has a 50% status chance, but crap critical stats, and it needs to be manually detonated by hitting the fire button again. And if you get caught inside your own explosion, then expect to stagger, since there is no more self-damage. Now, the weird thing about this right now is the Corinth Prime also has a slightly higher Riven disposition to that of the normal Corinth, because it's just after being released and they tend to be at the default setting when new weapons get released, so I would fully expect that to change at some point at a later date. So again, it is a critical shotgun. You're going to want to mod that to increase the hell out of all of your crit stats to get the most damage. This is my Corinth Prime build. Viral damage to boost your overall damage, blunderbuss and primed ravage for increased critical hits, laser sight for again boosting your crit on headshot, hunter munitions which will force bleed procs on enemies, which will then also be boosted by the viral procs on those enemies. And for the Exodus mod slot, which I haven't put a forma in yet, you could put vigilante supplies for ammo resupply and boosting your crit that little bit more. Or you could put the projectile speed mod in, which will basically increase the damage fall off as well. Now, on top of vigilante mods, you can also stack them on a sentinel to put you into orange crit territory if you prefer running with a stat stick. Bit of a downside for me is the 3-second reload on this shotgun, which you could mod for, or you could bring a Warframe that will buff your reload speed. Warframes like Wisp, like Gauss are amazing, but with Harrow it is incredible. Red crits with his lasting Covenant augment and a really fast reload time and fire rate with his buffs as well. So it is the ideal weapon for me to run with my Harrow. Again, it is a fun weapon, definitely worth getting your hands on. And with that being said, like the video or don't, subscribe or don't, and as always, thanks for watching.